Starborn. That is what I have become. A being who has touched the infinite. I remember everything, but my possessions, creations, and everyone I knew have been left behind. When all your points of reference are taken away, it's a chance to redefine yourself. What words do I use?
Hi there, friends. Before we go any further, I just want to give you a heads up. There are a few minor main quest spoilers mentioned in this video. Continue at your own discretion. This is Pegasus Station, my architect's first refuge in her new universe. With mixed feelings, I took her through the Unity because the save file needed to be reset. So I'm scavenging right now and haven't been to any of the settled systems except for where I regained consciousness and quickly left. And this outpost is meant to look sort of cobbled together, made with things I salvaged. It has more basic structures, kind of utilitarian, but softened with rustic elements. I went back to a familiar place. I'm set up on Oborum 1 again, although this time I'm in the deciduous biome. This first room is the workshop. I've been collecting resources while scavenging and exploring, so I've organized the things I don't need in my ship here. I roleplay the architect as a combat-avoidant explorer-builder with a scientific research background. So my goals for this New Game Plus universe are to firstly establish a safe base here that I can work out of to build up a food supply, building resources, and credits. I didn't want to show up in New Atlantis empty-handed and unprepared, hence a quick small build to get me started. Upstairs has the cooking station, and with the resources this outpost produces, I can make plenty of food and drinks to keep my sustenance buffs positive while I'm off exploring. I also made a little balcony off the back of this section, which we'll look at next. Once I'm able to, I'll get an inconspicuous ship and go meet Constellation. They don't know about the Starborn yet, so I don't want to just show up in my ship and suit looking totally out of place. That'll help with my immersion too, because no one really says anything about the Starborn ship, even though I'd think that they would. So I've got my own agenda before I dive into the quest lines in this universe, and that's really helped me regain my balance after resetting everything. This middle section is a multi-purpose room with a research area and a break area. My other soft goal is to get better at using my Starborn powers. I really didn't pay much attention to them before this, and actually forgot to talk to Vlad and get temple locations after I finished the buried temple, so I only have about half of them. Luckily, the ones I do have are pretty useful. I'm also in the planning process of a couple more build ideas, and I'm really excited to start working on them. And this other double hab has the washroom upstairs and a small gym on the lower level. I didn't make a bedroom in this outpost because I have one on my ship. I'll share an interior tour of the Guardian when I've finished decorating it. I'm kind of doing it in bits and pieces around my other activities, so it's not finished yet. And it's a little slower going just because it's a totally different ship. Here's a look at the greenhouses and husbandry facilities. I floated the middle hab so I could put a drive-through garage under it. I haven't gotten my rev yet, but when I do, I'll have a spot to park it here. Walls of Starfield from Sweet Pea 704 and MillsBuilds Scrappy Structures 2.0 and Invisible Landing Pad mods really helped me pull together the casual makeshift vibe I was going for here. All of my mods are listed in the video description. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop me a line. Thanks for watching. Catch a smile out there.